300 bars of running, slow me your ears for 15 minutes, walk with me, hit the breakdown, past the dojo, 45 in the holster, hollow tips of hold'em, them niggas, they toy soldiers, well that boy colder than over, unless he's sober, like I'm the president, but this ain't to take over. Now there's the speaker, bring your ears a little closer before he holds a diss, and you make over piss, or would I want to do that when I'm just a new cat, it was taught if a nigga takes shots to shoot back, if him in his yard, yeah, standing his ground, I'm saying if you're gonna retire, then hand me the crown. Not let Bleak do it, then throw him a concert at Madison Square, watch everybody sleep through it. We can go bar for bar, let the line speak to him, what they say, and Bleak is over, let Chris and Heath do it. They say the wrong things, I'ma smack them silly. What you thought those was the only niggas that rapped in Philly? See them niggas with the seniors leave you wrapped in Philly, then dashing roofs like Beanie Mac in Philly. Cosmic Kev cold, said Curtis Jack in Philly, make a U-turn, I gotta go back to Philly. I forgot my cheesesteak, that's what I told the cops, so they wouldn't get the door, start searching for the Glock. And I can forget they got murdered by the cops. Even I was ready to die when I heard that he was shot. What's beef? Beef is when I murk you on the spot. Label sign anything, still searching for their pot. I put purple on the block so I don't feel threatened. When Ludacris says he's coming for that #1 spot, ask 50, he gets lonely at the top. You can hate me or love me, but now the cops is the only homies he's got. When it's beef, we eat, we win, but we ain't lonely, we pop. You sell records, but a G, you not. Acting big on the radio, to me you not. You can ask me to see who's hot. Tony Yayo, I bet 10 G's you flop. Run up on that nigga 300C you got. Stop hoping I fall, hope the bleeding stop. And I hope you black out before you see the cops. I ain't from high top, from colors, I'm from C to block. So I got my high tops, that make you breathe and stop. I'm a gangster slash rapper, check your CD shop. I'm like Elvis in there, they can't believe you dropped. Now I'm moving on up to George and Weezy's spot. I picked up where my homeboy Easy stopped. So the West Coast put the shit on my back, sprayed aftermath, I let them loosen the strap. It get hot in here, let Lucifer rap. Bring hell to niggas when Dre producing the track. Take it to the streets, put the deuce to your hat. Then call the pigs and tell them the rooster's back. Call Jadakiss, tell them the Duke is back. I'll be by your side no matter who comes strapped. Fuck Lloyd Banks, it ain't about who can rap. It's about when the Ruger cloud is Rufus back. I see what you're thinking. You want me to die? Is that so? Now you left leaning back. Thanks to Fat Joe. You got reservations. Heaven, you ready? Let's go. Drop them off. Then pop like Chris, like Esco. I'd say he hit me first. If me and Dre talk. All Nas said back was he had a brave heart. Now that's the OG beef is kind of fool to see niggas running their mouth about what the fuck they're gonna do to me. But quick to yapping before I proceed to clapping, and you're gonna see the captain with plans of getting me captured. Even behind bars, I'm still gonna shine. I'm 10 years younger than Yayo. I get out, I'm fine. Then I go right back, nigga. I pop mines. How you gonna drop Olivia? You only drop times. I knew you changed when you started sleeping in that vest, dog. I don't need 50 cent. My niggas make it reflect calls. 1-800 split a faggot nigga wig. He got G-UNOT wings, throw him off the Queensbridge. Now your career's over. Career's over. We in QB, banging CNN in the Rover. TONY. That's the Capone and Nori. You ain't to talk in New York. Your 16s is boring. Take that shit off, nigga, and go back to PC. And tell 50 Cent you want a copy of Beef 3. I'm airing the ass out on DVD. You want to ride like Lloyd Banks? Repeat that to me. I'm a G-UNOT toy soldier on Sesame Street doing voiceovers. Bitch ass nigga needs a rhyme dictionary to rehearse his lines. Sounds like Oscar the Grouch with them nursery rhymes. We were in the studio when I first got signed. He clutched up. He called 50 try to borrow some lines. All he gonna tell you to say G-UNOT one more time. Got mad because I don't want to make your beef mine. You got lucky with Tal. Why don't you go outshine? He freestyled from the pen, that's just the facts. That he put you with your mom, you ain't fuck with that. Then he lied about your pops, he ain't never bust no cap. Like father, like son, your ass busted that. I knew from the beginning I couldn't trust those cats. I'd kill them all if I could bring Justo back. The underground is mine. I treat it like home. It's the reason niggas saying my name like Mike Jones. The underground is mine. I treat it like home. It's the reason niggas saying my name like Mike Jones. The underground is mine. I treat it like home. It's the reason niggas saying my name like Mike Jones. I said the underground is mine. I treat it like home. It's the reason niggas saying my name like Mike Jones. And I'm far from Houston, but you could chop it in, screw it, do whatever to it, put it in the store, the shit moving. Gave him 100 bars, didn't think I could do it. Came with 200, nigga, this is more than music. Even Dre knew it, that boy hot like summer. Both feet in the dirt, 300 bars and run. And I beef with any nigga. Say my name, motherfucker, I'm gunning. You can put it on ski if you want it. I'll lay you out on Drama King, Mike, or Clue, and watch them shit sell out like an Air Jordan shoe. I told Phone Flex when I catch the nigga, who kid? We gonna see if he knows how to DJ with bruised ribs. Don't hit me on the sidekick, ask him what you did. Get a gun or ask 50 police to use his. Cause blood's gonna get you. Blood's gonna get you for that shitty built chain. That 380 split brand. When I pop shots outside New York in front of hip hop cops or a broad day in LA, I'ma tell M and Dre. This nigga bootlegging my music, ain't nothing for him to say. Took me off my own song, then he put it on his tape, so I'ma take him out of his house, put the beam on his face, drop him off a terrace spot, let him scream for the J, cause when you fucking with Jason, you can bleed in the lake. They're taking off niggas on their CDs and tapes. Ask him to scratch you a record, you'll see that he's fake. If 50 is puffy, you run and get him a cheesecake. Take that DJ off your name, use the instant replay. Not the instant replay, I mean the machine that you unit use every fifth time 50's on stage singing like bitches only for your shit just a little bit. Niggas for your shit just a little bit. On my album 50 helped me just a little bit. Only on 2 songs, now back to some killer shit. My clips banana, I killed Gorilla quick. Eating on your chest, I shoot to your death. Yep, tell Echo to make him a suit, tell Reeboks to make him some boots. Get him a headband to cover the holes in his head. He a dead man for thinking he could walk through muddy waters like Redman. Banks blacked out with the gun blend without an METHOD, man. So the lieutenant gotta ask for his strings. Take my advice, never wear Air Max to the bay. Unless you're one of the Bloods or a Latin king. Cause if you left with the Aryans, your ass will stink. You need somebody that's 25 to life, or they will still be enforcing and fuck you on Rikers. And life goes on. Now back to the coward of the hour of the lot and said he writes my song. He told Vibe Dre was gonna leave me on the shelf, so he gave me all those hits. You should have kept them for yourself. Nigga, stop acting tough before I stand over you. Show you how the documentary live on top of the mask. Make a move and blast your ass to the last one. 10 shots from the Mac into the rest of the passenger face yelling, that's enough. Let the coroner bag him up. Throw Machiavelli and let the doors on the Magnum. Come with me. Gun smoking, face think I'm looking, backing up. Reverse the '05 verse on 41st and traffic. What? Hip hop cops on my left, but I pass him up. The guy's got a Hemi in it. Game got a Runny in him. And in and out of lanes like a New York cab. I missed the old king that New York cab. Who's this fake nigga? On pictures with the Jake nigga. Got his whole crew stalling for the old cake nigga. He ain't Nas, he ain't Big, he ain't Jigga. If he ain't Cuba Pop, then who you got? We getting tired of you talking about who you shot. I'll use another 6 bars to tell you who you not. You ain't 50 Cent. You went out like a gangster. You went out with Hook 3 months at the Wangster. Get rich or die trying. We thought you were hot. Now the same nigga want to take us to the candy shop. Come on, man. What happened to the thug? Now you can find it in the club. Him and Lord Banks hugging. Nigga got mad when the game started buzzing. Fuck making friends. Now I'm into throwing slugs. Look, you're talking about where your family game had to go. Nigga, I'll smack that hole like I'm Jackie O. Cause I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be you. I don't want to shake hands or wear your G in his shoes. Don't want you on my hooks. Don't want to be in your group. Just want to sit here and wait for the summer to be gone and I can head back to the block. Fresh white Air Nikes and the matching socks fitted. Hold the brim low. If they don't get it, Bentley coupe on gold Dayton's. I was the first one with it. 4 times platinum. I done been there and did it. Came in the game and shit it, then wiped my ass with it. They said the Lord give it, the Lord take it away. So I built a house on top of hip hop. I'll wait for the day. Niggas hating on me, they don't want Jason to play, and the DA waiting on Jason to make a mistake. So they put me in a SWAT car and lock me away. Give me an odd job in the pen for minimal pay. Let me out so I could drive down criminal way. Pushing the rock, now this ain't no subliminal, Jay. The summer too hot and I want the winter to stay. Cause I'm a cold nigga when I put the pen to the page. Similar to them shells going into my gauge. I hand them off to Dre, he turned them into grenades and just blazed cause the boy got game. Like I closed my eyes and woke up in a rock chain. Now back to reality, my gun in my vest. And if diamonds are forever, then I'm Kanye West. Take a look at my chest, 100,000 wet Jacob. Whole crew got chains, 100,000 can't break them. And the floor is hot like that with Satan. And the only thing I got spinning is Dayton's. But how did I get them more willing to snake them? So soon as the beat drop, watch where I take them. Time to swap me to get me some All-Stars. Watch one game in the house, they calling all cars. Because they heard about what went on DC. Heard about how nice I my beef with 50. Now tell me, did he got a conscience? I think not, because if he did, I wouldn't be involved in this nonsense. Wouldn't be in Harlem, wouldn't be at this conference. I'd rather be pushing rock like it's Manson Ronson. The 50 whisper in my ears like we still bond and we ain't friends. I'm just acting like Charles Bronson. Middle finger in the air, one hand on my Johnson. Hip hop police on me like I'm the convict. What happened to the old school? I thought it was ramen. Dougie Fresh and Dana Dane. On the corner like common. Now that ain't common. It's more like that ramen. The fluid noodles, I throw it up like vomit. And I still shine like diamonds. They kick me out of G-UNOT and I rebounded like Rodman. It's still aftermath, 2 feet in the pain. I should I be mad? I ain't. I'm supposed to stop. I can't because I'm in the hood politic and in powerlifting. And I keep a black 4-5 on the side of my Prada down. Chip on my shoulder like I'm fresh out of prison. Dollar vision. Blow 100,000 like my wallet missing. Then I re-up like the Kim before the D-cup. Continuously getting money with my feet up. Chasing the throne. Hit my black Air Force. I said, fuck Benzino, got the cover of the sauce. Feel me? If not, I guess you gotta kill me. And you ain't gonna do that, motherfucker, so move back. While I do PIG and Pocket Impersonation on 2 tracks. When I wake the dead, everybody move hats. We missed you all. Can I get a hand clap? Now back to rap. Well, I gotta stay strapped on that murder TIP kill you ASAP. You won't know which hole to patch up when the K clap. I tried to spare you, young buck, now it's time for payback. They go, how you from Cashville, but you ain't got no cash, nigga. Say my name now, that's your fucking ass, nigga. Kept your mouth shut and I gave you a pass, nigga. Now I gotta lay you down like the last nigga. Buck, 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 buck. I'm my AK-47, this nigga playing with his life. I might have to put him in heaven. Trying to play the game, talking shit up on the stereo. Prepare for burials when I'm reincarnated in Ariel. And you don't want that, David, because you love your life. Get my vibe on this war, you pull that butter knife. Motherfucker, I'm gonna show you who's a gangster. All you do is murder Inc. Now who's the wankster? I'm gonna show you how you was stranded on the road. Juvie left you for dead and went back to the NO. 50 heard you on the tour bus and felt you little flow. Then he made you temporary replacement for Yayo. You a bitch, and that's hard to swallow. You got robbed for your spending G-UNOT chain in Chicago. I called my nigga Jojo to get it back. He had the shit in his hands and you ain't had the 10 stack. Picture that, I thought we was G-UNIT. Then he ran and told 50 that I did that shit. SC murder, the boy ain't hard to find. I told Monica when I catch him, the boy is mine. Take one shot of brandy and pop, watch his panties drop when I run inside the candy shop. Fuck you, 50 banks, say you and the cops. And Olivia, I mean, for a man, she hot. Now I'm running out of breath like I just beat box. Got 20 bars to go, lay it down like sheetrock. Don't worry about the flow, the boy know you hot. Hurricanes until November, nigga, fuck a Reeboks. I'm fly like a hummingbird on a treetop. The new hole, the new baby, the new box. I need 3 spots, 280 and ain't no getting me back. You know, fuck the world on my victory lap. Remember, first it was buttons, then it was bleak. Now it's whoever motherfucker yeah, who wants beef. Now whenever motherfucker who wants to see me in a cough from body exhausted, rest in peace. You don't want war, nigga, you want peace. So give him the peace, let him rest in peace. From west to east, the flow is outdatable, irreplaceable, lyrical homicide, hell aside, I'm boxing with Satan. I slip from the ace, you cannot replace him. If Easy ever decides to return, I remain Jason, a king in the making, and the throne is for the taking. So I climbed the mountaintop and put my stake and got the weight of the world on my shoulder. Not a nigga nor a hood or a bitch can stop me from taking over. This is crack music. Go get the baking soda. 300 bars are running, nigga. The wait is over. I'm gone, 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 gone.